Welcome back to the Homestead, everyone, and welcome back to the shop. Today we're going to review and look at one of the most important tools you can have on your homestead, and you can see we have a lot. That is a pump sprayer. Stick with us and see the review on all these different brands. So over the past several years, we acquired quite a number of these pump sprayers. And we've got some that work great, some that work not so great, and some that are downright terrible that I do not recommend you buy. So pump sprayers are an important piece of equipment on your homestead for several reasons. I've got a lot of different things that I spray in a lot of different vegetables and like, let's say, the house. So in this one right here, I've currently got some ant spray, some carpenter ant spray, and that goes in around the house a few times a year. This one, I've got some soap or some Dawn dish soap for control of wasps and other flying insects. This will knock them down right away. It's great. This one, I've got some neem oil and Dr. Bronner's Salsud soaps, and that one is for keeping insects off the plants in your garden and orchard. Down here, I believe I had some calcium spray for my tomatoes. Over here, I've got some copper sulfate spray to control diseases on my, well, usually in the orchard, but sometimes I do use this in the garden. And also, I've had some orange oil, in some straight orange oil spray for those really nasty bugs that will just not move with the neem oil and soap combination. So you can see here, these two are, well, let's go over these two first. These two are okay. Okay, so we'll start at the okay, the middle of the road. These are both groundwork sprayers, and these are from Tractor Supply Company. They have performed pretty good. They hold their pump, you know, they've hold their air really well, and they seem to spray pretty good. Now, this nozzle is not original to this brass piece right here. I replaced this because I knew that brass obviously holds up a lot better than plastic. So that's why this normally comes with a plastic nozzle similar to the one on this small groundwork here. Now, what I like about these, well, okay, what I don't like about this large one is it has no place to attach or connect your wand here on the actual sprayer. And it doesn't come with any attachment that was in the box. This is a 1.5 gallon. I believe it was $13. And so that's not a huge deal, but it is really nice. As you can see, this one, these are the more expensive sprayers. They've got areas on there that are designed to hold that wand. Even this little one, this little groundwork here has one, although it doesn't work very well at all. I've had, like I said, good success with these two. So for the price point, I think, like I said, this one was about $13. This one was 10 or 11. This is a 1 gallon. They've held their pressure. They have not, or the wands haven't broken. Now this is where, with these poor ones over here, that's where we've been having problems. The wand on it is all right, but you can tell the difference between this wand and the more expensive ones over here, and I'll show you that in a minute. But let's jump down to the poor ones here, and you can see there's parts missing from this one because it didn't last very long at all. This is the Greenwood 2 gallon from Harbor Freight. I know, Harbor Freight. I should have expected it. It's cheap junk. Yeah, I've gotten some great things there too. So it's kind of a toss-up what you get there. Do not buy their pump sprayers. They break fairly quickly. So I had, as you can see, even the pump is gone from inside of this. The sprayer, or the hose, and the wand are gone because they broke down, they cracked, the seals failed, and they leaked, and then the actual pump itself warped over time. Now, I did keep some liquid in here, but it should not have affected the pump that badly. I pulled it out and it's actually curved at an angle. It refused to pump anymore, obviously, because you need a straight run on the seal on the inside of the pump to pump the air in there, and it wouldn't do that anymore. Is that maybe my fault a little bit? Potentially. So you can empty out your pump sprayers all the time of their liquid, but I really like sprayers where you can keep those liquids in there and it doesn't affect the sprayer. You can keep those liquids in there for a decent amount of time and it won't affect them. This one, forget it. And I think it was about the same price as the groundwork, about $13, give or take. It's been a while since I bought this one, so I don't remember exactly, but don't you buy it. Forget about it. We're going to just lay that thing down because it's terrible. All right, the next terrible one is you can see it's missing parts also. It's the old HDX from Home Depot. I've had, how many of these things? I've had a lot of them. Over time, at our old house in the city and now out here on our country property, it's garbage. The wand breaks, it leaks. It's not good. I do like, that it's got this really solid holder for your wand on the top. It's got a pressure relief valve. And that's the thing with these four here, these have pressure relief valves. Oddly enough, the more expensive ones don't. So you have to release the pressure in a different way with those. And that's the one thing I don't like about those over there. Let's continue to talk about this one here. Also, the hose is really thin, and it is affected greatly by what you put in the sprayer. The other ones seem to hold up over time, and I've had all of these for so the last ones I bought were over a year ago, and they're perfectly in great shape. This one didn't last very long at all. Garbage, junk. I don't remember how much it is at Home Depot, but don't buy it because you'll waste your money. All right, on to these more expensive ones here. We have a DB Smith, which is rated for chemicals and bleaches, so it's really, really tough. And some of these also, you can tell that the plastic is thicker and it is more solid. All right. So we've got two here that look alike, and you know what? I just noticed this. This is the Ironton from Northern Tool Company, or Northern Tool Supply, Northern Tool, whatever. And it is the exact same as this Chapin over here. So it is rebranded, or Chapin rebrands theirs, but Chapin and DB Smith, all right, we'll cover this first. Chapin and DB Smith are consistently rated in the top of the pump sprayer categories. They have really great quality, good parts, and they're consistently rated tops. The Ironton, obviously, it never even gets mentioned because it is not an independent company. It's Northern Tool. But this is a Chapin. So this Chapin over here was $23 on Amazon, and I'll put a link below. And this Ironton, which essentially is the exact same thing, was, I believe, $15 at Northern Tool. So you're going to save on that one. Maybe the Chapin, they do a few different things here on this Chapin. That comes with the strap, and it comes with a special filter on the end of the tube that's inserted into the bottom of the pump, or at the bottom of the reservoir here, and that helps for anything. You get junk inside these things all the time, right? So that helps filter it out, and I really like that about this Chapin over here. So the DB Smith, the Chapin, and the Ironton, I've never had one issue with. Not with the wand, not with the actual sprayer itself, or the paddle control here. The connections, or anything else. They perform great. And I got to say though, this DB Smith, the wand on it is top notch. This wand is, you can tell by the quality of the way the parts fit together and its performance, the way it sprays, that is heads or tails above actually any of the other ones here. Now this this Chapin here and the Ironton, I believe these are 1.5 gallons. No, they're 2 gallons. They're 2 gallon. And this DB Smith here, I believe, is a 1 gallon. It is. And this DB Smith was $20. So $20 for a half size of this. They're relatively the same price with what I say, 23 and 20. But this DB Smith, the quality of even the feel of the pump and the spray, or the pump action, the quality of the thickness and everything, you know, you got going on here with the actual pump itself. It's a heavier duty. The wand is a heavier duty. It's much thicker than all the other ones. And the paddle on it is amazing. It's got a lot of control here on the panel. So you've got, you can adjust it here for your flow. You get this, you can lock this out, which most of them do, but it's just fits in your hand nice. It is a performer and it is fantastic. Now this Chapin and the Ironton, I really like because they've got a quick pump and a short, really short pump here. But the way it's designed inside, it really fills up the air really quickly. And also that's the same with this DB Smith. So there you go. We've got our terrible ones, our good ones, our great ones, and this oddity right here, which is one of the great ones, just rebranded. Anyway, we hope you enjoyed the video. Let us know if you have any questions about these in the comment section below. And get yourself a lot of them because, you know, honestly, we use these almost on a daily basis. I've got these now stored out in the garden, in the shed that we built. If you didn't see that video, you need to go check it out. We did some Japanese wood burning to preserve the wood, and we built a sweet miniature garden shed just to hold a few tools and these cats, because these cats always live in our garden. Enough about that. Thank you, everyone. You have a great day. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hey, if you like the video, if you like what we present here, give us a thumbs up because it helps out the video a lot. It tells YouTube that we're doing a good job and they bump us up in the rankings a little bit. Thank you. We hope you join us here all the time. Have a great day, and we'll see you on the next video.